Hey guys, this is Sarah and today is Wednesday, January 21st, which means it's time for another Top 5 Wednesday. Before I talk about today's topic, I want to mention something that I have noticed lately while editing my videos, which is starting to really annoy me and I'm sure bothers you guys as well. I live in a country with very unpredictable weather. I'm talking like this morning it was pouring out and right now the sun's out. Like bright and shining like nothing happened. It happens a lot. One minute it can be pouring rain, thunderstorms, lightning, everything, and the next minute it's blazing hot, kind of like you're in the desert, and it's very annoying. Unfortunately, this affects my videos because I work with natural light. In front of this bookcase I have what is supposed to be a window this way, and that brings in the light. If outside it gets dark and rainy or the clouds cover the sun, there's not much I can do about it. I don't have the resources right now to get artificial light. I'm trying to think of some way to fix this problem as soon as I can, but right now you're kind of gonna have to deal with it just like I do. I tried to sort of fix it as best I can in the editing process, but there's not much I can do. So if you just bear with me until I can figure out a better way to have the same lighting throughout my entire video, I'd really appreciate it. Today's Top 5 Wednesday's topic is top 5 authors you'd like to meet. And this wasn't a hard topic, it was sort of like something I just never thought about. So I sat down to think about it, and some of these are my authors that I've been loving since I was younger, and others some brand new authors that I just discovered. So let's get started. In spot number 5 is A.G. Howard. She is the author for the Splintered series, which is a series that I started last November that I'm absolutely in love with. The last book just came out and I am practically begging my mom every day to buy it on Kindle, even though I am banned from book buying. It's intense. And I'd like to meet her to figure out and talk to her about how she came up with such a creepy Wonderland, because Alice in Wonderland is something that's been retold various times by various people, but I think the way that she did it is very dark and very intriguing, and I'd love to know her process and how she came up with all the new mythology that she added to it. In spot number 4 is Lori Farias Stallers. She is one of my favorite authors since I was like 14. She is the author for the Blue is for Nightmare series that I mention a lot. She's the author of the Welcome to the Dark House duology that I read last year, and I just love her writing. I love her writing, and I just like to meet her to talk to her about it. I made my grandma read the Blue is for Nightmare series and she loved it, and I just think it'd be great to have a conversation with her. In spot number 3 is Allie Carter. She is also one of my favorite authors. She is the author of the Gallagher Girls series, which I started when I was really young and reread and finished in August of last year before this booktube channel. And her new series is part of my most anticipated books of the year, and I just really love her topic in her books. She writes contemporary novels dealing with thrillers and espionage and spying and stealing and sort of like Ocean's 11 type of stuff, but with young women. So all of her main characters are badass, kick-ass, awesome female characters. And I'd love to talk to her about them because those girls are near and dear to my heart. In spot number 2 is Rick Riordan. He is the author of the Percy Jackson's The Olympians series, the Heroes of Olympus series, and the Kane Chronicles, and his new Norse God series, Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. And I don't know if I have to explain why I want to talk to Rick Riordan. I mean, who doesn't? He is one of my favorite authors. I love his books to a great intensity. I love his ability to create funny and relatable characters while making them extraordinary at the same time, putting them in situations that would never happen ever in real life. I just think that his characters are so genuine and so real, and I just think it'd be great to talk to him, and not even about books, just talk to him in general, because he seems like such a smart and genuine and nice person. It'd just be great to sit down and have a conversation about absolutely anything with him. And in spot number 1 is Victoria Schwab. I have only read one book by Victoria Schwab. It's actually one of her adult books under the pen name V.E. Schwab, which is Vicious, which made it to my spot number 2 of my top books of 2014. But I did not need to read any more to feel like she's going to be one of my favorite authors. I followed her on Twitter, and I think she's hilarious. That's one of the main reasons that I want to meet her. I love her books and her writing, and I think they're great. But she's just a funny person. I love her tweets. I feel like she'd be one of those people that you'd love to hang around with, just because they bring such a light and such a fun atmosphere wherever they go. That's it for this video. Let me know which top 5 authors you'd like to meet. Maybe I'll find some new reading material as well as some new people to meet and talk about. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!